Hey, welcome to more Mass Effect Andromeda. Sorry about that camera glitch there for a second. We're gonna return to the game now and... Alright, let's get cracking. Crack-a-lackin'. Did we have things to do on the ship? Nah, I don't think so. Cool. Where were we going? Lokar Manifestos and Unearthed. I say that. I did need to do something on Vold real quick, but I don't know that I have to do that right now. Let's check my Helios assignments. Vold. Tempest. Nexus. Ah yeah. Return to Mariko. Forgotten history. Search Vold for an endgame, I think. What do we got? Rallus on Vold. Anomaly on Elaaden. Speak to the Moshai on Aya. Find leads on the Solarian Ark. Remnant scanner. Go to Remnant ruins on Eos. Loyalty mission. Their Krogan transport containing an essential seed vault was stolen from their colony on Elaaden. Additional tasks. The Angaran Initiative. Battle the Remnant. Battle ancient ferocious creatures. Retrieve sensitive data. Hack the cat terminals. Alright, maybe we should go deal with this real quick. We'll go meet with Rallus on Vold. Just pop on in real quick. Do some of these side missions. Just so they're not bogging me down later, honestly. And it's stuff I need to do. It progresses certain aspects of the side story. Especially the PB one, because PB's loyalty mission unlocks her abilities. Not that I need them at the moment, but, you know.
Beginning approach.
Beginning approach. Vold, you icy
Hold
bastard.
orbit steady.
You icy bastard. Forgotten history. And your badge. Alright, let's go. Knock out a few things. Put my shotgun back on there. Thank you very much. Vigilance.
Approaching the LZ.
Why? I don't want to see it. Make it go away. Hurts my eyes. What? Research center? Huh. Why isn't that on all? Where am I going? Rylis, an Angaran resistance fighter, wishes to speak with you.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Life support at 100%.
Rylis.
Rylus?
That's me, yes.
I'm Rylis. Wow, you really showed up.
You said you had intel. I can't ignore that.
I just didn't think you'd come yourself. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the exaltation facility sent the Kett scrambling. They're trying to get their operations in order. Our scouts report increased Kett movement through certain areas of Vold. Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
So something that could involve exaltation, or the creation of a new exaltation lab.
Well, that's what I thought. Either way, Kett organizing means trouble. We don't have the tech to break into their bases. But someone has to stop them.
I'll investigate this if I can.
That's all I can ask. Thank you, Ryder. I'll send the nav point immediately.
Skies and stars.
You seem troubled.
Oh, Pathfinder Ryder. I was just speaking a blessing for 2 of our young soldiers murdered by the Kett. So many dead or disappeared, but these 2 cuts are the deepest yet.
Did you know them well?
They would be alive if they hadn't welcomed this death.
I'm not sure I understand.
These children were swayed by a new belief that's taken hold. A soul finds enlightenment through reincarnation, but some now think they can force this. They fling themselves at death, thinking they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers, we call them.
How could they possibly know what they believe is true?
That is the great question of faith. I tried to speak to some of these misguided ones, but they didn't listen. And now, if you meet some of these glory seekers, do what you can to save them from death. That's all any of us can do.
Thank you. That's Techix, according to my map.
You're the alien who saved the Moshai.
How many Kett did you kill? I hope they screamed.
I don't kill Kett because I enjoy it. It just has to be done.
Well, yeah. Your people haven't been hunted and enslaved and exalted. It's different for us.
All right, that's enough. I know they call you Pathfinder. What do you need from us?
Your priestess, Roshwar Lin, told me about you. I was just curious.
Roshwar Lin is a blind old woman. She cowers with her blessings while the Kett consume everything.
She said you were throwing away your lives.
Nothing is thrown away. It's not suicide. We train as hard as anyone in the Resistance. But when you don't fear dying, that's when there's everything to gain and nothing to lose.
I can't wait for my turn. But all our blood still runs too hot. Tej is our hope now.
Tej is going to take down a Kett station. We should hear the news soon.
And what if he fails his mission?
If he dies fighting Kett, there is no failure. But if he returns with nothing accomplished, we'll know he was cowardly. Cowardly heart isn't worthy of blessed rebirth.
So where's this Kett station?
You shouldn't interfere, Pathfinder.
It's okay, Veg. As long as Kett died, doesn't matter who's killing them. Here's the nav point. It was interesting meeting you, Pathfinder. Skies be bright for you.
Approaching the Glory Seeker nav point. The Ket station is close. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
I can't do this. Taking this station is impossible.
Are you Tej?
Whoa! Didn't see you there. Yeah. I'm Tej. How did you find me? Wait. Kolth and the others, right? Stars. Don't tell them you found me like this. I wasn't expecting all this security, and the longer I sit here, the more I doubt everything.
You're just being rational, seeing the reality of what you're doing here.
Doubt and a shrinking heart prevents a blessed rebirth. And you won't remember your life before. And if you forget, you're just like everyone else. And it would have been better not to die at all. See, the more I think, the worse the thoughts get.
Perhaps it's best you gave up on this.
I can't go home. That would mean I failed, and I'd never recover from the shame. But wait, if you help, I think we could actually do this. Live or die. I wouldn't leave you.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Still alive. And honestly, and I've never met anyone who had a... Stars. If my friends heard this talk, they'd turn their backs. Venture...
Talk to them.
You really... When I heard about Tand and Arendai, I don't want to lose the rest of...
Worth it.
Thanks, Pathfinder.
This is kind of a situation, so I don't really care. Is that inappropriate? Probably.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Ah, you found your first beacon. Ready for a taste of Hescar training?
Give it your best shot.
There's a gigantic fiend nearby. Let's see if you can hunt it before it hunts you.
closer than I wanted it to be. Much closer.
That's a steep drop, Ryder.
Relax, I got this.
They even made it extra torquey so I can get wherever I need it without sliding.
There is a resistance. I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life support is back online.
Lots of consoles.
If the Ket maintain logs, we may be able to access them from here. Once we are in, I can perform a search to locate relevant data. This is a critical subsystem. Sabotaging 3 of these will disable the defense matrix. The defense matrix has been destroyed. The secure storage structure is now unlocked.
All right, let's see what the Ket were hoarding.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
I wonder if there's more in the room below.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Logs on Angara. Our first contact isolated, Pathfinder.
Wow, it sounds like some of the first Angara the Ket found were coerced into working with them. We should show this to Ari Vezjek. Not much to see here anymore.
Ryder, back for another Heskal challenge. I have a test of subtlety. Get into a kit base and download a full copy of its files.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
We've got targets!
Good work.
Stay alert. They'll be more. Nice work.
Reinforcements.
Got them all.
Morning, more.
Forget distractions. Just push through. Keep alert for Ket. They're not going to want us in here. Ket. They're not gonna want us in here. Keep alert for Ket. They're not gonna want us in here. I don't think we're done here. This should be it. Sam, get a full download.
Been alive forever. Never seen anything quite like this. Active remnant. Careful.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Ket salvage. Let's take them out.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Ryder, back for another Heskal challenge. This one's straightforward to test the combat efficiency. The beacon will agitate the remnant. Take them down quick. Maybe you'll beat my personal best.
Remember, take them down as fast as you can. I don't think we're done here. I don't think we're done here.
Reinforcements.
nigger.
Reinforcements.
We did it! That beats Andromed's count.
Yes.
Excellent. We learned early on to make every shot count. That's more than enough proof of your talents. Come, let's speak again in person.
Andraknor on the Nexus. On the Nexus.
This is the place Ryla's talked about.
There's a lot of organic material here. Angara? Ket? Something else.
Scans could tell us more, Pathfinder.
Large.
There is an audio log saved on this device, Pathfinder.
Ket? Let's get a translation, Sam.
Processing.
The Angara genetic code that expresses this projection of the biologic field has been isolated. The process to integrate this into our own genome is ongoing. Early success is documented. Once complete, adaptations may be distributed to all ascendant adherents. Ability may also prove useful as plant-based soldier configurations. All research has been transmitted to the Empire.
Exaltation is not just about making more Ket. It's an exchange.
Let's see them try to exchange with the Krogan.
There's bound to be more here. Let's keep moving.
Another audio log detected.
Let's hear it.
Transmissions unacknowledged by whom? Possible breakdown in connection and information mishandled. Investigation ongoing. Logs to be updated shortly.
So the Ket aren't the well-oiled machine they seem to be.
I wonder if we can find the follow-up logs.
All transmissions appear to have failed. Some of the team has suggested that this research is being prevented from leaving humans. Troubling implications. Set aside for now. Taking steps to verify that primary communications are still active.
I'm picking up the nav point for another Ket station. Probably their primary communications.
Good. Let's blow it up.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Not wanting to let
Life
me pick him up,
support
huh?
at 100%. Genetic information logged.
It's not letting me pick him up, huh? Hey, that's cool, bro. We're gonna save right now. And we're gonna load latest save, which is that one. Just go and do it, yeah? You know, just load it. See if that fixes anything. It'll either do nothing, or it'll do everything.
Cat genetics logged.
Wrong ones. Ah.
Pathfinder, these samples all contain the same genetic sequence. At first, it appears to be a familial connection, but the genome shows signs of modification. Evidence suggests the sequence was drawn from a single individual and incorporated into other cat.
The Archon.
Exaltation.
So, does the Archon control the cat because they see him as a progenitor? Or does his rank give him the privilege to propagate his genes like this?
A cultural question beyond my purview.
In any case, the stuff we found should be of great interest to the science team back on the Nexus.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, dum-dum, you give me gum-gum.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. The ambient temperature is normal.
I've entered the destruction of the Ket on Vold into my records, so we remember. But did you find anything of note in the Ket databases? Anything about the start of their invasion?
This might be of interest.
This can't be right. It says some Angara volunteered information to the Ket. Is this how they found out about our abilities? Could this be why they exalt us?
The Ket would have discovered your people's bioelectric capabilities another way.
They were studying our genetics. It would be impossible to hide. This first Angara we lost. We thought they'd all been killed. I can't include this in our history rider. We can't be remembered like this. The conflict with the Ket will continue for years. We need hope, not crushing truths.
You can't just act like this never happened or make up some other story.
Pathfinder, that's all history is. Fact and conjecture blended to form a narrative.
How does the narrative that the Angara are perfect serve your purpose?
I thought it would keep morale from flagging. But perhaps we need to understand our own frailty. Thank you, Ryder. You've given me much to think about. Now I must get to work.
Mariko. Katara. That's on Aya. Damn it. Bug it. We'll deal with it later.
All systems green.
Vold orbit is steady.
Actually, I do want to check my... Well, shit. Do I have vintage heat sinks? I sure don't. Sure don't. Those are hard to find. Elaaden.
We're on course.
Elaaden. Something a little lighter. Tickle me fancy. Moistureless, sweltering landscape covered by a large number of cover subsidence sinkholes. Elaaden still supports life to a limited degree. The fledgling Krogan colony of New Tachanka is here, along with what appeared to be abandoned mining facilities, scattered outposts, and camps. Turian Ark, lost but not forgotten. Wish to disembark the Tempest? Yes. This is the last great frontier. Have it any other way.
Sam, send Callow the nav point provided by our Krogan contact. Drac, we're landing on Elaaden to rendezvous with Jorgal Strux.
On my way.
Where is this meeting place exactly?
Called the Paradise. Middle of nowhere as far as I can tell.
Paradise is different for a Krogan.
will gather what information I can, Pathfinder.
Who lives here besides the Krogan?
Scavengers with nothing to lose. Criminals chucked out of Kadara.
Gonna be interesting.
Oh boy. So sun bad. Sun very, very bad.
Hey, I recognize your insignia. You're Nexus, right? A Pathfinder. Kent Halsey, Nexus Security.
Must be a reason you're here. Is there a problem?
Not with the Nexus. This is a personal matter. My sister Isabel fell in with the wrong people. She joined the rebellion and was exiled to Kadara. Somehow, she pissed off enough people to end up in this hellhole.
Your security and your sister's a troublemaker. Puts you in an awkward situation.
I don't care about that. I'm here to find her. I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara. Together.
You'd give up your life for her?
Izzy's the only family I have. I'd do anything for her. The problem is, I underestimated this planet. I don't have a vehicle or a way to survive the heat. I'm stuck before I've even started.
Don't worry. I can track Isabel down for you.
I hoped you'd say that. I think the salvager from Kadara has info on her. She wouldn't give me anything, but maybe you can get her talking.
I bet that's a water storage setup over there.
What are you looking at?
To be honest, I'm curious about what's going on here.
What's going on is none of your damn business. Keep walking, or I'm gonna shoot out your knees.
I thought the rule was no guns.
That won't protect you outside the gates. If you see me there, you better run.
Pathfinder, is it necessary to engage with this individual? I don't see how it helps our cause.
Right. Let's just back away slowly, guys.
Wow, the stories about Elaaden are true.
Ryder, I heard that little exchange. I don't understand it. They screened every initiative applicant. How did so many of them end up violent and unstable?
You think something's up?
That's what I want to find out. Can you scan the scavengers here in the Paradise and transmit the data to me? And, you know, be discreet. Wow. Be careful around that one, Ryder. Perfect.
I'll kill each one of you.
Data inconclusive. Find a different one. Got it.
We want to be careful. From what I hear, it's swarming with scum. Just make sure you know where your guns are.
There a reason you're pointing that thing at me?
Sorry.
That one didn't work. Try someone else.
It's a fair exchange.
Why? Because you say it is.
Pardon me, I wouldn't be in business if it wasn't
Got it. I'll add it to my databanks. Not a scavenger rider.
This area is restricted. Don't get any closer. Just back off. Get away.
So you're Ania.
That's right. And you are?
Veteran X. We do business with the same people on Kadara.
Ah, yes, one of the newcomers. Welcome, all of you, to my paradise. Outside the gates, you're on your own, but in here, you're safe. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Being able to maintain control here must be difficult.
These people need me. They need what I sell, so they behave, or they're out. Now, what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
I'm supposed to meet a Krogan here named Strux.
Look around. If my customers have names, I don't know them. It's better that way.
You have a pretty good attitude for a place like this.
I've got nothing to complain about. I'm rich and no one messes with me. Most powerful woman on Elaaden.
Yeah?
I don't mean to brag, but absolutely.
What else is here?
I'm a businesswoman, not a tour guide, but I'll tell you what I know if it suits me.
You get along with the Krogan?
Everyone comes to Elaaden with the dream of leaving, except me and the Krogan. They built their colony into a sinkhole. Smart. Keeps it cool enough for them, I guess.
They have their own water?
Unfortunately for them, no. But Mordor and I get along well, so far.
Who lives on this planet?
Desperate folks, mostly. Misfits, some. Those that can't get along in the regular world. Or people willing to make a profit off that desperation.
Like you?
Careful, sweetheart. You want to keep me on your good side. There's a place they call the Flop House, eastish of here. Den of murder and misery. You should pay it a call.
What can you tell me about that derelict ship?
Ah, you came here to get killed, did ya? Scavengers are trying to pull it apart, is all I know. I don't go near their claims. They shoot on sight.
What can I buy?
I don't know. What do you have to trade? Mostly I sell water, but you should go out to the tanks if you want that.
Is there anywhere else on the planet to, I don't know, find water?
Not really. And if I don't like the look of you or you get on my bad side, then no water for you.
Quite a bit of credits. Pretty wealthy.
Nice duds. Better watch your back. There's probably already a dozen people planning to kill you for them.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Just trying to help. So, what else can I do for you?
What do you do on this planet? Why are you here?
Why? Trying to find out where my claim is?
No, relax.
I do the same as anyone else here. Try not to get killed.
You know a Krogan named Strux?
Nope, but Krogan are hard to miss. Look around.
Where do you live? Where do you sleep?
There's a flop house not far from here. There's always shelter. Maybe even a bed, if someone died that day.
We're done.
Suit yourself.
Locate a Krogan named Jorgel.
Are you Jorgel Strux?
Maybe. You who I think you are?
I'm the Pathfinder from the Nexus. You asked me to meet you here?
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
Losing the Krogan was a big deal to a lot of us in the Initiative. Some of my best friends are Krogan.
That's right. I didn't want to leave the Nexus, but I needed to support my people and my clan.
So, trouble at the colony?
It's heading to a bad place.
We can't be there anymore.
Morta's become a tyrant.
Did she kick you out?
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her. She's planning a strike against the Nexus, that much we know.
The audio logs you sent do sound like something bad is brewing.
Morta is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
Krogan dying? Your homeworld's worse than this place.
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morta's rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
We need the Krogan, and the Krogan need us. We all came to Andromeda as one. We should at least try to fix this.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morta ruins it. You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony yourself and see what she's planning. Talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
If the safety of the Nexus is really on the line, I'll go. Better hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
Well, well, look at you. I'm good at reading people. Want me to guess who you are?
Shoot.
A Pathfinder.
Impressive.
How'd you know?
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara. Word travels fast there. Should hear what the Collective is saying about you.
I take it you're a member.
I don't take sides. That way when a fight breaks out, I always win.
Got info on someone named Isabel Halsey?
What am I, your personal database?
You have info, I want it. Talk.
I don't know anything. I only heard her name mentioned. A group came through here to sell me that day's salvage. They said something like, Isabel's time is limited.
Is that it?
I don't get caught up in scavenger business. Bad for longevity. But if you want to find these guys, I have their nav point. Here.
Ever worked with a guy named Reyes?
Reyes? He's one of my buyers, actually. You know him?
We've met.
I'm not surprised. Reyes knows everyone. Some a little too well.
Take it easy.
Always do.
Investigate the scavenger case.
Thanks, Ryder. That should be enough. I'll analyze this and let you know what I find.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying.
Hart's waiting for us at Bourne's greenhouse. He'll have more info on where the transport was taken.
Got it.
Mine.
Forward station protocol established.
So, Elaaden. Charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned?
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes? Sounds fun.
Not really. Elaaden is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
Awesome.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
Alright, let's just see what we've got. Alright.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Noted.
Sinkhole.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Ryder, are those scavengers dismantling the remnant tech?
That a problem?
It is if they get their hands on a remnant core. It could become unstable and attract a scourge.
How do we stop it?
Beats me.
Pathfinder, I could modify your Omni tool to disable the cores and prevent them from reacting.
Do it. Let's go fix this.
Pathfinder, I detect scavenger interference at additional remnant sites.
Never make it easy for me. Let's go to those other sites.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones.
Active. Surface H2O non-existent. That helps. It does help.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Well,
We're checking out that camp, right?
I think that's enough. Got it.
Make this dust bowl.
That canister is volatile. It will trigger a reaction. Pathfinder, a tracking signal was attached to that canister.
Why?
Unknown. The signal is defunct. There may be more at other scavenger sites. Levels increasing.
The scavengers set up camp out here. How do they survive the heat?
Watch the edges. Sometimes they collapse.
Nice work.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Clearly something.
Life support is stable.
There'll be more. Hostiles ahead!
Pathfinder, that will affect your shield. You should be able to locate these glyphs, Pathfinder. You should be able to locate these glyphs, Pathfinder. I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Nice. Looks like that did it.
Shield oscillation. Power booster. Remnant cores.
Got a destroyer! There's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out. Looks like that did it.
That's what it did? Not sure. If it did do that, then I'm not sure what it did.
Another relic box? They keep cropping up.
Stay alert. There'll be more.
There will be none. We're escaping.
Heat levels increase.
Big ol'
Thing.
fucking sinkhole. What it is. Big fucking sinkhole.
Pathfinder, I detect broken scavenger machinery ahead. Pathfinder, a volatile canister is nearby. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is back online. I detect above normal temperature. Another tracking signal on this canister, Pathfinder.
These scavengers are up to something. Let's keep an eye on them. Scavengers set up a dune camp. Stay on guard. scourge like that. Should we check it out?
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Got them all.
Heat levels increasing. The ambient temperature is normal.
Hostiles ahead! Think that's it.
Pathfinder, this is the area the salvager pointed us to. Life support is at 100%.
Isabel's mentioned in this.
Updating your interface with the nav point.
We almost have her.
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Find Isabel. Isabel.
I detect above normal temperatures. Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder.
Triangulation achieved. Additional forward station coordination required.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Multiple hostile.
There will be scavengers ahead, if the sun didn't get them first. Let's do this!
Okay, hold it. You. The one killing my guys? All right, come in here. I want to talk to you.
Was that Isabel? Oh boy.
Life support restored.
Well, well, you're from the Nexus. Should have known. I don't sell to your kind. Matter of principle.
If you're Isabel, your brother sent me.
Kent? For what?
He wants you to go back with him, to Kadara.
Well, you can tell him I'm not going anywhere. On the Nexus, I was a merchant's assistant. On Kadara, I ran errands. Now, I make weapons for the most powerful gang leaders on Elaaden. I get perks, protection, and no one would dare touch me. Finally get the respect I deserve. And the best part is, I don't have to talk to ass-kissing Nexus dogs. Except now, I guess.
Kent's waiting. Don't pass up your only shot to get off this planet.
Whether I like it or not, this is home now. I have no reason to leave.
You have it good now, but these scavengers will turn on you eventually. Just like they turned on the Nexus.
Yeah, I get it. Honor among thieves. Fine. Can't stand the heat here anyway. I'll send a comm to my brother. Now get out of here.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
That's the remnant derelict Morta's obsessed with.
that's glitchy. That is it.
Guess we'll have to scan for the rest of these.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder. Interface accepted.
Activate Elaaden's monoliths. Elaaden's monoliths.
Yeah. Still hot.
Working on it. Gotta get this warm. And then I can activate the wall.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Nexus records coordination. Alright, we've got that now, which allows us to fast travel just a little bit further. We should pop in and grab all the fast travel markers we can. Those are going to be honestly, the other stuff can come next. As far as priorities go, forward stations for fast travel. Monoliths for activation. Viability.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby. I detect above normal temperatures.
Much longer in this.
The ambient temperature is normal. Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. gathered sufficient samples for Dr. Camden to continue his work, forwarding the results.
Good. Now he can keep up with his gardening.
Botany.
Same thing.
Same thing. With his gardening. Botany. Same thing.
We need to get out of this heat zone.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in...
But she's dead. She read your end, I guess. The last thing she did was send more to everything she had on the planet. Be the Krogan.
Looks like a remnant structure.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Scavenger tech ahead. They'll be looking for scrap here.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. But additional triggers are required.
Hey, it's a data pad.
This sounds like trouble already.
Please tell me I didn't just add a bunch more stuff to my list of things to do.
Remnant site ahead, Pathfinder. It could have defenses in place. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temp.
You know the drill. Go find those cores.
Beach, don't get close! That's it.
Pathfinder, I am picking up on useful readings at the final site. Energy levels are higher than normal.
Cores are already unstable. You need to hurry, Ryder.
I am invincible.
Heat levels increasing. Pathfinder, someone is attempting to access your comm unit. Should I patch it through?
Go ahead.
Hello, you're a Pathfinder, right?
I guess in
I
the worst
recognize your
case,
receiver
we
ID.
can get out of
I need
bush.
help. I'm in the sinkhole. It's the one with... I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Oh, good. You heard me. I was starting to think I'd have to walk back to that rundown shack they call a landing zone.
What are you doing out here?
I'm a scientist from the Nexus. I've been surveying Elaaden's geography for several weeks now. And now I'm stranded on this hellhole.
I take it your shuttle broke down.
Well, yes and no. A few days ago, my shuttle overheated and died. Then I ran out of water. After 2 days without a drop, I got desperate. Ended up trading a part from my ship to some scavengers. Once the delirium subsided, I realized my mistake. Turns out I sold them my thruster, which you need to fly.
The Tempest can get you back to the Nexus in no time.
And leave my ship here to be picked apart. If I leave, that shuttle needs to come with me. I figure since you're a Pathfinder, maybe you can talk to the scavengers. Get that part back.
I'll have that thruster for you in no time.
Helpful and efficient. I like that. I'll give you the nav point for their camp. Be ready. They're a prickly bunch.
Good luck.
And this is why you establish a fast travel network. For ease of use.
Life support is stable.
Okay, now just... Uh-oh.
Is that the final remnant site right there? No, it's like way the fuck over there.
This is the camp, but where are the scavengers?
It appears he's been dead for several hours, Pathfinder.
But who killed him?
I can be friendly. Let's talk this out.
You can start with an explanation. What happened here?
It was that bastard Axius.
Who?
You haven't heard of him? Axius leads the meanest gang on Elaaden. They run raids on other scavenger camps, never leave anyone alive. Last night, they picked our camp. I was lucky enough to find a hiding place. Been in there ever since.
Your gang bought a thruster from a scientist recently. I want it back.
That piece of junk? Didn't even fit our ship. Axius must have taken it. He took everything. You can try getting it back from him if you have a death wish. I'll even give you the nav point.
You've been surprisingly helpful.
Hey, we're not all bad. Some of us just got unlucky. Oh, one more thing. If you see Axius, shoot first. He's not a talker.
Analysis of alcohol content reveals it was brewed here on Elaaden.
Made here? Out of what?
It's probably safer if you don't know, Pathfinder.
What do we have here?
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Bloody Nora.
Levels increasing.
Sam, has it gotten even hotter?
Heat index is climbing rapidly. Your body won't stand this for long. I suggest you retreat to a cooler area.
Yes?
I got your ship's thruster back. Well, catalyzer. Same thing.
Seriously? I wasn't sure you'd pull it off.
Your work helps the colonization efforts. Least I could do.
Glad somebody appreciates me. Well, I'll install this and be on my way. I've got a lot of planet to cover.
Be careful out there.
Right. I hadn't thought of that. Thanks for the rescue, Pathfinder.
Hey, righty then. Got one didgeridoo darn.
Pathfinder, there is still a risk of the scavengers damaging remnant cores. I suggest using your Omni tools to disable the cores. Pathfinder, scavengers have picked over the salvage ahead. The ambient temperature is normal. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Look ahead. The scavengers dug into the sand.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Think that's it?
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
They sure have. They sure have. Nexus live link engaged. Running would be astronomical. With the wealth of resources the planet has, we might just break even if we're lucky. Focus on the remnant. If you can replicate your success on Eos, and if we can secure the cooperation at Krogan, we might stand a chance. So in other words, what I'm hearing is the resources are worth something, but they're not worth colonizing with how expensive it would be at the moment. That looks like, yeah, new Tachanka. No point in going to that one just yet when it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Actually, we can do that last. It's close enough. We'll go do that one first and then we'll sweep. Because this is... yeah. We're gonna get most of Elaaden done. As far as the stupid random bullshit. And then all we'll have to do is go back out for remaining missions. I wonder if it's because of how shitty
another memory gate, Sam.
And the last. However, a deeper level of encryption is in place. Unfortunately, the conditions to unlock it haven't yet been satisfied.
Find a way to unlock
Well, let me know when that changes. No telling what Dad was up to.
extra level of security. Investigate anomaly on Elaaden.
Heat levels increasing.
Look out!
Oh, shit.
Stasis pods from Ark Natanus.
Are any of them alive?
It's difficult to obtain a clear reading on all pods at once. We should investigate. No life forms detected, Pathfinder.
They're all dead.
Sam, we should have Mason's genetic profile in the initiative database. Let's check it against the pods.
Too many variations in the genome. Not Mason Barrow. Reading negative.
This one's got power. Help me get it open.
Pathfinder, the body has no vitals.
Sam, check the pod's history.
According to the final log, this stasis pod was jettisoned from Ark Natanus.
Maybe when it hit the Scourge.
The timeline doesn't match. This pod was ejected long after Natanus was reported missing.
These stasis pods were dumped for a reason.
Pick one. Andromeda's nothing but dangerous.
We should finish checking the pods for Mason, then report back to Avitus.
No match. Subject is a child. Turian, but not their Pathfinder. Subject is too old. None of the pods match Mason Barrow, Pathfinder.
Hopefully that means he's still alive.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Alright, I'll bite. What is with this place?
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
This is one of those they're not gonna let me in here until, like, it's essential.
Life support
Because
at
I
100%.
know exactly what this is. And I wasn't supposed to find it
I don't
yet.
think we'll last much longer in this.
It's kind of goofy though, that they get a general location. If it's also a somewhat hidden location. Alright, quick pause. I have to be right back. Alrighty then, let's get back to it. Taming a desert. Investigate remnant sites. Parlay with the Krogan. Additional tasks. Volatile. Little mouse. Mark all as red. Mark all as red. Yes. Still getting points that I can't use. Definitely in its territory. Fucking thing. Remnant side, but it's not. It's not the remnant side I need. Like a hand. You look at it from down below, which is creepy.
Do it.
Oh. Oh boy, a challenge. Uh-huh. Could. No. Cannot. 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 Could. Not enough data. Inconclusive. Better opportunities for data gathering are available. information. I might. But we do, in fact, need one of those. Which means that it has to be here. It has to be there. There. Which means we still need one in the middle somewhere. Probably it's dead in the middle, actually. Yeah, no, there has to be one of those dead in the middle. It's the only place left for it. Uh-oh. Never mind, I'm just a dumbass, don't mind me. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Wow. Well, I've done fucked something up there. I'll just override it. Fuck it. I buy those things for a reason. Investigate the vaults. And where's the vault? It's not there. It's not there. Ah, it's over here. That's convenient. We'll go finish what we're doing.
Yeah. Still hot.
How? What the fuck am I doing?
I detect above normal temperatures.
Big sandworm in the sky.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
You just kind of fucked.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder.
Signal detected. Remnant. Signal source unknown. Translation force and accuracy. Destruction arrival. Translation not found. End. Blank for explorer. Bucket toucan. Scourge interference detected. Data corruption suspended. It's not all of the forward stations, but we're getting there.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Pathfinder, we're approaching a scavenger site. I advise caution. Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
That remnant device looks...
Pathfinder, I've extracted data fragments from this cache. They may be valuable later. That scan completes my mineral database. The geophysics VI is functioning at peak performance.
Chief Lucan will be happy to see his baby running smoothly.
The VI isn't his child, Pathfinder.
It's just a sayings. Never mind.
I don't think I need to tell you why my baby status.
Pathfinder, my scans indicate this site may be worth searching for Angaran relics. No data is available, but this may be Angaran.
Available want to see this.
Alright. We've explored the majority of the planet. What's left? Take me back to the start of things.
Scans you sent me. I found something odd. Each scavenger's neurons were firing at an abnormal rhythm.
What does that mean?
It's only a theory, but I think some people are more susceptible to complications that can happen during the cryo process. Their neural paths were altered in cryosleep. It's not curable, but I've developed a serum that should subdue the symptoms. I left it at the Paradise. When you pick it up, I'll tell you what to do. I'd like to test this serum on a live subject, but we need a good candidate. Scan the scavengers at the Paradise again. I'll tell you when I see a potential. There. He's perfect. You'll need his permission to administer the serum. We won't force it on him.
You sure this is safe?
It's no more dangerous than your usual stunts.
Hey there.
Don't know what they told you. I don't have nothing.
I just want to give you this medicine. It might make you feel better.
Feel better? Haven't felt this good in years. I don't want your blasted medicine.
Your mind regressed in cryo. This will bring you back.
Bring me back to what? Scraping and bowing to the initiative? For the first time in my life, I'm free. And damn, it feels great. Just leave me alone. Leave all of us alone. We're happy just how we are.
What if your brain decays more? You can't live like this. Just take the serum.
And if I say no?
I won't make you, but you'll be making a big mistake.
You're a pain in my ass. Fine, give me the stupid thing.
Finally.
I take it, you leave me alone. Now shove off.
Not the first patient I've had who resisted treatment. Are they really happy this way?
It's their sickness talking.
Is it? I wonder. I'll monitor his progress and send you my findings. Thanks, Ryder.
Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable. Pathfinder, there is still a risk of the scavengers damaging remnant cores. I suggest using your Omni tool to disable the cores.
You dodged a big one, Ryder. Thank you.
God damn. Makes them jumpy sometimes. Alright, Elaaden's viability has increased significantly. Still have to go activate the vault though. Actually, I forgot to do that. That's the one thing that's left to do. We can visit New Tachanka next time. 20 minutes. minutes will give us enough time to do the vault, and then we'll be done.
Levels increasing. Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Little tiny container.
Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
There must be a trick to this. Let's give it a try.
That works.
I don't know this. I don't know the method to the madness here. When in doubt, hammer it out, right? Alright. What is it? Toggle flame. That toggles these two. those two. Play with it until we figure it out, I guess, because I'm not getting the method to the madness here.
That console will activate the Vault Pathfinder. You'll first need to start the reactor and initiate the purification field.
I am invincible.
That console which isn't doing anything really.
Get ready to fight!
It's a little fun, isn't it? The unknown.
I don't think we're done here.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
That works.
may be a console nearby.
Bet we can reach that if we poke around. Remnant, we can lay low or take them on. Get to the purification console.
You can hack the turret, Pathfinder.
This could get ugly.
Now you're talking.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
Interfaceable objects will have indicators, Pathfinder. They may be of some help.
They must have left a hint behind somewhere.
Don't look at me. I can't solve it.
objects will have indicators, Pathfinder. They may be of some help.
This ain't got no indicator. But I can see. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know. Oh, I see. I get it now. Once it's the one you need to use, the light beacon goes away from it. Okay, so there is a trick to it.
Nice. What do we get?
A console. Plus us do even more remnants.
A high concentration of data here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning.
Another relic box. They're everywhere.
Cannot override with remnant decryption key. Of course I can't, because that would be easy. Well, I know that's not there, for obvious reasons. I know there's going to be one in those blocks, and it's going to be one of those 4 blocks right in the middle there. We can't do more yet. Although, there's got to be more that we can, yeah, right here. We can tell this is the Y. There's got to be, there's little keys that you use to draw upon that help you identify what is and isn't somewhere. Can't do anything there yet. Got a lot of some of these figured out. We'd still have to do some guesswork, which is not what we want to be doing yet. And I don't have enough like symbols to guess them yet, which is really the key. It's just all be guesswork is what the problem is. I don't have enough to go off of yet. For any of that. I don't. If I know that Y has to be down there and Y has to be there, that means the other Y's have to be somewhere in these 6 grids. Yes. And one of them has to be here, obviously. Can't really go off of that, unfortunately. Okay, triangulation. We've got those 3 markers, which means the other 2 are in this row. There won't be in there, so there won't be in there. Ah, there will be one of these here. Which means we can solve for the last one now. It's gonna be in the center. Has to be. That's the trick. That's what we needed. That gives us something. It's not everything, but it's something. The problem is we can't solve for that anymore. We need to find the next clue. And having that doesn't give us enough to help us. Not on that area yet. Oh, well, duh. That has to be there. Because it can't be anywhere else. And there has to be one in every row. Which means we can solve for the top row now. That helps actually quite a bit. Also, we can solve for this. Has to be there. Okay. So now we know that's there, that's there. We can also solve for this because we are working off known truths. That has to be there. No, that's there, that's there. There's going to be one in one of these two rows. Has to be one in this row. The Y and the Y. There has to be one down there, so Y is one of those two. Well, if it's there, then it has to be there. If it's there, then it can be in any of those. So that's not helpful. But if Y is there, it has to be. Ugh. I don't want to work off of non-known truths, though. Once you start working off of unknowns, you have issues that I can't readily solve. I can knock that out. I can eliminate that as being there. Still too many unknowns. Too many unknown variables. I don't like it. Those two has to be the Y. Can't really work with that. I'm sure this is really boring, but I've got to figure this out for my completionists. I'm annoyed too that I can't just use the override. To the same clip. It's got to be something simple that I'm just missing. Ah, okay, so if this is here, it means that it can't be here, and it has to be one in this, which means it has to be one of these two, which means it can't be any of these, which means that this has to be here. Right there. That's, yes, logic. Okay, which means now the last ones are on the sides. We already knew that. That doesn't super help us, but it does give us the ability to do this. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be so annoyed, by the way. Because I've gone through the trouble of figuring all this out. There has to be one in the middle, and there has to be one over here. Options wise, we're limited to there and there. If one's there, one has to be here, which means that the last one has to be here. Working off very loose logic. In my mind, loose anyway. But this is kind of how this has to be. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be so annoyed. Make sure that we don't have any overlaps, but this is seemingly correct. Okay. Those three are there, then the last one has to be there. Last one has to be there. No, that's not the same thing. This would be there or there. But no, that has to be. That has to be there. That has to be there. Do we have any overlap on anything yet? I don't know. And these last ones should just be solved for the missing. Wow.
Nice. Looks like that did it.
That's one of those, once you get it going, it works really well, but until you do, it's rough. Aw, that's bullshit.
Pathfinder, that energy barrier will lift when you activate the purification field.
Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
Yeah. In other
I will
words,
add this map to your interface, Pathfinder.
that's not a reward I get yet. I have to go back to get that.
Life support systems offline.
Alright, so just remember to come back to this side. Want the bridge. For all the good it didn't do me. Grab something from that. Once I activate this purifying.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! Don't slow down! Grab it! Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
The scavenger flophouse was obviously the Krogan colony. Elaaden's vault activated. All that's left is to deal with New Tachanka and resolve Elaaden's remaining problems. Viable as fuck right now. Oh, just that sweet, sweet viability.
Let's do this!
Pathfinder, ambient temperature has dropped to 34 degrees Celsius and continues to decrease. Humidity has increased by 21%.
We can bring this place back to life.
Yeah, we sure can. Isn't it beautiful? similar, but not the same. Yeah. I was done anyway. Yeah, let me end this recording. Alright. Alright, well that's the end of the stream for tonight. We will be back for more later.